Superior.
Yeah.
So today we just visit Escuela Normal Superior del Quindío here in Armenia. So now I'm in a hotel, yes, and I'm doing my English encounter.
Okay, so the question is, so you are in Armenian in this moment.
Yes, I'm here
Okay,
in
so what do
Quindío.
you think about Armenia? Do you like it?
Yes, really like. The weather is so nice. It's different to Bogota. Bogota is colder than Armenia, but Armenia is really nice. It's smaller than Villavicencio, but I think that is a good city. Yesterday I don't know, I just passed to Ibagué, yes,
Oh,
uh, and Espinal Tolima. In that municipality lives my grandma. I already have many people in that city, in
yeah,
that
I know.
municipality. Yes.
Yeah, it's a beautiful town. I like Espinal.
Yes, and Ibagué is really nice too.
Yeah, it's a beautiful city, and but Armenia is beautiful. You are in a very beautiful city. I love Armenia.
Tomorrow I'm going to visit Parque del Café.
Oh,
Yes,
great.
with my students. Yes, with uh, students that are going to be teachers at the normal superior school, and with my colleagues. Yes, different teachers of this program. And the next Thursday, we are going to visit Escuela Normal Superior de Risaralda in Pereira.
Oh, so you're going to Pereira as well. Pereira is beautiful. I love Pereira.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Pereiranas too.
Oh man, I love Pereiranas. But I
they,
can't say
they are so lovely, so beautiful.
they are. They are.
And Ibaguereñas are really nice too.
Yeah, they are pretty. You're right.
Um,
Yeah,
People that live in Acacias Metal.
as well. Yeah, you're right. We have Andrea here. She's from Uruguay. She's a beautiful lady from Uruguay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we are complete. That's perfect. Good evening, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We have two new people. Okay, right now we have only one person, which is Sara Manuela. So hello, Manuela. Good evening. And we are waiting for.
Hello.
Okay, nice to see you. And we are waiting for a new friend, a new person who is. Wait a second. I don't remember the name, but it's a new person, Jose. So Jose is the new person that we are going to have tonight and probably next week. Okay, so welcome again. Tonight we are going to work on IELTS Part 2. So I want you to tell me if you watched the video that we were supposed to watch in advance, and also what did you see on that video. Okay, so whoever wants to start, please go ahead.
Yes, I start. Okay. Yes, I do the video. I saw a part of the video, but what I can't see is the video starts about the exam IELTS part two. The first is an interview where you talk about the subject is a memorable moment is one's life. It is for a candidate of non-native English, uh, where you look and practice without how did you say subtitles? Subtitles?
The pronunciation is subtitles.
Okay, excuse me, subtitles.
Subtitles.
Uh, to improve comprehension, after the interview, explain what I was doing to get a higher score. They are in the interview, and the examiner gives a card to the candidate, where for a minute she has to observe the and read the question to prepare the answer. She can take notes, and will indicate when the time ends, and she will have 2 minutes to start talking the topic. The topic is the events, bueno, excuse me, talk about events, a great influence on future life. Okay, no more. I did not see more about the video.
Oh,
The,
it's okay. Don't worry. That's a very good summary of the video, so it's okay. Thank you so much, Manuela.
okay.
Okay, guys. So who wants to continue?
Okay, me. Can you hear? Yes.
Yes, Christian, please continue.
Okay. Okay. Manuela just explained uh, the most important things about this video. I think that I already have some recommendations at the end of this video about because we have to read all the questions that the examiner is going to propose to us. We have to write notes or take notes for main expectations, and we have to use them. Yes, when we are going to report, we are going to argue about the things that we just think. It's really important to make an emphasis about the reasons and responses, because we have to figure out about the exactly answers about the equations related with the equations, because it's not enough time to report or to answer those questions. The candidate just talk about her marriage, yes, into the video about 6 years, 7 years ago. She just mentioned other important things into the video. The same that Manuela just mentioned, 1 minute to read the equations and 1 minute to prepare the equations too. This is.
Okay, Christian, thank you. Yeah. So you also added some important information. You're right. So I'm going to tell you my opinion about the video at the end of your participations. So who wants to continue? Andrea? So it seems like we can't hear you very well, Andrea.
Hello?
Yeah, perfect. Okay, go.
Oh, I was having some problems with the mic. It's about the video how to do well in the speaking part of the IELTS. Yeah? Hello.
Yeah, it's
Ah, okay.
perfect.
They were explaining that it's divided into 3 parts. That is the introduction. Then they ask you some questions that is gonna be including some different topics like where are you from, what city you grew up, you're born, study, friends, hobbies, food, sports, and family. But they emphasize about the pronunciation that is it gotta be fluently clear, written, organizing, the vocabulary, grammar accuracy, use the different tenses, and the tips that they share us is that when we make our presentation, we gotta make it with confidence, keep eye contact with the examiner, think positive, be friendly, smile, be excited. Like maybe if they are asking you about a topic that you like, you love, you gotta transmit that feeling when you're talking. The vocabulary gotta have higher level, like remarkable things, like not to be simple or boring. And she advised us to check the list of the topics that I already made mention, like the food, family, hobbies, and practice the vocabulary in advance about those different topics. And they recommend when they ask you about what you like, use different expression, not just always the same, like I like, la la la, la la la, but use like enjoy or I really love or I prefer. Some different words, but the meaning is gonna be the same, so keep the same sense. And she said that we gotta spend our answers, like not just to say yes or no, but we gotta make them like bigger or longer. And she shared as an example, like where when they ask you where are you from, not just say from Colombia, just include a little bit more about your country. Like I'm from Colombia, it's actually the biggest city, or is the city of the coffee, or whatever. And the most important is practice our answers. That's what we're doing in this moment every week, and that's it.
Hey, Andrea. So, well, let me tell you, I really love the way you speak. I love your fluency, your accent. Those things are beautiful, you know. But I have a question. So, did we watch the same video? I'm not sure, you know, because the video that I watched is about part two of IELTS.
No, I'm not sure because I was checking the link.
So you saw a guy on the video, right? Or a girl?
A girl.
Oh, okay. So no, no, no. It seems like something happened. Maybe you watch a different video. But well, however, you mentioned it, really important things that we need to have or keep in mind in the moment of having the IELTS speaking part. So it doesn't matter. And as I told you, your fluency is great, and also your accent. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's continue. So Sandra, did you watch the video?
Good evening. Well, I couldn't watch the video well, but it's about face-to-face talk with the examiner. You will be given a topic card. You will have 1 minute to prepare your talk, and then you will need to give your talk to the examiner for 1 or 2 minutes. Um, mm, 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 mm. Well, part two, there are memorable events in life. Well, in life they have a big influence or sorry, teacher. No, la niña se fue. Such events include school graduations, special days, marriage, birthday. You should say what event changed your life, where did this event take place, um, sorry, I couldn't watch the old video.
It's okay. It's okay. What you mentioned it is perfect. Don't worry. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you what I watched on the video. So as you all mentioned it, the video is about part 2 on IELTS test. It's very important to say that. Okay, so you, for example, Sandra mentioned it, that the card or the picture was about memorable moments, and thank you so much. Yeah, that's what it was the card about. But you need to remember that part 2, you are going to have different cards or different pictures. So it doesn't need to be that one with the memorable moments. Maybe the picture or the card can be about a special day in your life, or maybe a situation that you remember from high school. So it can be whatever, you know. But the important part here is that that picture or that card is going to be, or the questions are going to be about your life. So all the questions are going to be personal all the time. So also you mentioned it that you have 1 minute to prepare your answer. That part is very important because in that test you are going to have, or maybe the examiner is going to give you a pen and is going to give you a notebook or maybe a sheet of paper. So you need to write down some information so you can have that information in your mind and in your notebook, and you can use those notes in the moment of answering because you are going to have 2 minutes to do it. So that's basically what I have to tell. As Christian mentioned it, those notes are very important, you know, are extremely important because sometimes we make notes, but we don't use them. So when, the moment that we start talking, we just use our mind and our imagination, but we have some information in the notebook. So it's important to use that information in order to use the 2 minutes. Because in the IELTS, it's important to have good fluency, good vocabulary, but it's also important to use the time. So if you have 2 minutes, you need to use 2 minutes. Because if you use one and you like, oh, I have no more ideas, I don't know what else to say, well, the examiner is going to give you a bad score. So keep that in mind. Okay, before we start with the practicing, because basically what we are going to do tonight is to practice part 2. So I'm going to show you cards. You are going to have 1 minute. You are going to have that time to write some notes on your notebook, and then you are going to have 2 minutes to talk and to answer those questions that you can see on the screen. But before we do it, I want to remind you that next class, next week, is the final encounter that we are going to have. So that's encounter number 8. So guys, well, this group is excellent, so we have no problems, you know. But maybe if you had an absent in the past, maybe because of a situation, so maybe we can do something, you know. You can do some exercises. I can give you some tips. You can send a video or maybe a link to YouTube, and that way I can give you some points, so you don't have to lose like 10 points from the encounter number 2 or number 3. So maybe we can talk about that situation in the private message on Skype or something like that. Okay, so let's start. So remember, what we are going to do is I'm going to show you one card. You are going to have 1 minute. You can write some information and then you have 2 minutes. That's basically what we are going to do. So we are going to start. So Christian, do you want to start? Okay, so let me show you the card. Okay, Christian, can you see it on the screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so remember, you have 1 minute, okay? If you want to take notes, this is the moment. 1 minute for you. Okay, Christian, now you have 2 minutes to answer those questions. Okay, go.
Okay, last weekend, for example, I went to my family to a swimming club. There we shared a great moment with us, with them, because my sister just came to Villavicencio, and we went to that swimming pool for sharing with my niece and my nephew a great time. There we just ate a delicious recipe from our region, that is momona. I think that it was a great moment because we met with my father, that had free time in that case, because he used to drive a taxi in my city. The next, um, okay, then we went to the shopping center that is located so near to my home. Uh, its name is taste a delicious ice cream with my niece and my nephew, and we shared a great day with them. This is
Okay, you still have 20 seconds.
okay. At night, we went to the circus that is in my town. Yes, American Circus, but it was terrible because uh, the clown weren't amazing. They were so boring for me.
Okay, yeah, you completed the 2 minutes. Thank you, Christian. That was very good. Thank you, man. Okay, so now we are going to continue with this. So who wants to go next? So no volunteers?
Me.
Sandra, okay, Sandra.
Is the same question or different?
No, it's a different question.
Okay.
Okay. So let me share the screen with you. All right, I'm going to show you the picture. Don't worry, it's an easy question for you. I know
Thank
you're
you.
going to do it perfectly. Okay, so can you see the question on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, you have 1 minute to prepare your answer, okay? 1 minute. By the way, spare time is free time, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, Sandra. So let's go. 2 minutes to answer. Okay, go.
Okay. Well, in my free time, um, I waste the time with my family, my daughters, and my husband. Um, I waste the time on weekends because in week I work and I study, and on Sundays I waste the time in different places. For example, I'm going to the park, or I'm going to the Piscilago. It's a it's a how is a natural pool. Um, is with water of the river. Um, well, when I with when I go to the river, to the Piscilago, I enjoy the delicious food. For example, sancocho or carne a la llanera is the typical food. And I swim with my daughter, Stella and Maria Jose, and with my husband. I play with them where I enjoy these activities in my spare time because it's special. Share with my family. Um, well, I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, you completed the 2 minutes,
Okay, thanks.
so it was okay. Thank you so much. Hey, by the way, so you use the word waste, waste. So, for example, I waste my time on the weekends, and okay, my suggestion is use the word spend. I spend my
Explain, yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because waste is bad, you know. For example, when you waste your time is because the person who is next to you is someone you don't like or you don't love. So basically, you are wasting your time with a person that is not good for you. But your family, well, you spend your time. But it was very good. Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you, teacher. I confused two
Yeah,
words.
it happens. It happens a lot. It happens to me. Okay, so we are going to continue. So, Manuela, ready?
Okay, I ready. I am nervous because I find hard to express what I
Yeah,
did.
don't worry. You can do it. You are very good. Don't worry.
Okay,
Okay, so I'm going to share the screen with you, okay? So give me a second. Okay. Okay, so can you see the picture on the screen, Manuela?
yes, yes.
Okay, so you have 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Manuela, now you have to start. So you have 2 minutes on the clock. Go.
Okay. Okay. I would have the other persons. For example, to cross the streets. Give I help the people. Um, I help the people with give I give food. Uh, I think I will the others people with subjects of the study. For example, my cousin she need to help to homework. I help your homework in tax. Excuse me. I think is to help in the transport public. I give the chair to the prisoners, uh, prisoners, or uh, how do you say anciano?
Well, you can say to the elderly, or you can
Elderly.
say,
Okay, elderly. Yes. I use the chair to the the chair to the elderly on the bus. I think it's good to help other person because it's necessary the values and education. I think um, I think the values. um, okay. mm, I don't know.
okay, no, don't worry, you completed the 2 minutes. So
Okay.
yeah. Take it easy. Breathe. So it was okay. Don't worry. Thank you, Sarah. Okay. So next person on the list is Andrea, right, Andrea?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to show you the picture. Okay. So can you see it on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have 1 minute to prepare that. Okay.
Let me see. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, Andrea, let's do it. You have 2 minutes. Go.
Okay. One important choice that I had to take or made in my life it was when, well, like 3 years ago or more, when I was working with one of my older brothers, because I used to work with him. He was my boss, so I had some privilege working with him. But at the same time, like it wasn't the career or the profession or the job that I want to have it for the rest of my life. So I had to choose between to stay in Medellin or return to Ibagué and finish my career. So after I took that decision, I found that it was the best decision because I knew a teacher who told me, "Hey, Carolina, you're good in English. Why don't you apply in with YMCA organization and make an interchange during summer?" And I say, "Oh, really? Do you think that I'm good in English?" And she said, "Yes. Why don't you try?" But I said, "I haven't never present like a test or something like that, and even I didn't have the money." So I called her back and she just gave me the contact number. So I applied for those interviews, but in the first part, I didn't pass because I don't know. So I said, "Oh, I wanna really go there," and I tried for a second time, and I passed out because I want to go during winter season because here in Colombia we don't know the snow, and everybody wanna have that experience. So after I apply and I pass all the tests, um, I found that I didn't have the money because my family thought that maybe I didn't pass those tests. But when I got them, I tell them, "Oh, well, you said just apply. We don't care about the money, and I already passed those tests. Now what? It's supposed that you're gonna help me with the money." But they said, "No, well, we don't have the money," and it was so fun because during that time, I was working with my brother. I was checking internet, the Canal de RCN link, and it was an advertising that it had an airplane that with the United States flag. And I said, "Well, what's that?" And I was checking that, and it was challenge concurso. I just have to answer one question about one film that actually I didn't see. I haven't seen it before. It was 2012. I don't know if you already watched that movie, but it was one question on the link about that film. So I just checked the trailer and I answered according to that. But I was just guessing. I haven't seen, as I already explained, that movie before. And 1 week later, one person from the RCN channel called me and she said that I was the winner and I got some free tickets, double entry for two persons. And I said, "Well, I already have get the tickets. Now I'm in my baggage because I didn't have it." It was so funny because I was studying here at the University of Ibagué. So I asked for some permission to take the last evaluation in advance, different to my other friends. So that night, my brother sent me one baggage to Bogota. So that night I have my last exam from physical exam, and then I packaged, but I didn't have my baggage, so I put all my clothes in a plastic trash bag, and when I get to Bogota, I just pack in the baggage that my brother let me there, and it was really fun. It was a good experience, and it was really hard because it was my first time that I had my trip. So I was nervous. I didn't have actually money. I took with me in my pocket just like $35. That is nothing because one dinner, one lunch, you just pay $15 plus the tips. So it was a crazy decision. Do I have more time?
Yeah. No, well, you used a lot of time, but it was very interesting, so I didn't want to stop you. But thank you so
Sorry.
much for the story. That was great. That's a very good story. Okay, guys. So now we still have like 13 or 12 minutes. So what we are going to do is this. I'm going to show you okay, all you four. I'm going to show you one card. You all are going to have 1 minute to prepare your answers, and then each one of you is going to answer in 1 minute. Okay? So let me share the screen with you. Okay, so can you see the picture on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, guys, so you have 1 minute, okay? So the minute starts now.
Teacher, but which one? We have to decide or to choose only one?
No, you have to answer all the questions, but very quick. Okay, so you
I
have
can.
1 minute to prepare your answers, okay? I'm going to give you the minute again. So remember, it's 1 minute. Okay, you have 1 or 2 minutes, but no more to answer. Maybe 2 minutes, okay? So remember, 1 minute to prepare. The minute starts now. Okay, so we completed the minute. We are going to start with Manuela. Okay, Manuela, 1 minute or 2 minutes if you want to answer those questions. Go.
Okay. Okay. I have a question. I choose two question or one question.
No, the four questions.
Okay. Okay. I like to listen to all kinds all
All time.
all time.
All types.
All types
Yeah, all
types.
types, like
Okay.
people, but
Okay.
types.
And I like to listen to all types of music because it's better to listen to different songs,
Okay.
not just focus on one single genre. In my opinion, it would be boring. Um, the second question, um, I at what times of day do you listen music? I like to music uh, a little uh, because my work is well, I work consultant or advisor, sales advisor,
Okay.
and I I don't I don't listen to music in the it's little listen to music. Okay. When you child,
Child.
no, when child, excuse me, when I was a child, I like to play a musical instrument is the saxophone.
What's the
Uh,
name?
Excuse me.
What's the name of the musical instrument?
Uh, Saxophone.
Oh, the saxo. Okay.
Hey, okay, okay, okay. I participate in the band of the school,
Okay.
band Marshall, Marshall band. Okay. And okay, do you think? Well, I think the children uh, should learn to play a musical instrument because it's easy, is the uh, promote uh, uh, the here or I don't know.
Okay.
It is
Don't worry.
important. It is important
Okay.
learning to play a musical instrument.
Okay. Thank you, Manuela. So those were good answers. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay. So let's continue. Andrea, ready for the answers?
Yes, I
Okay,
think
go.
I'm. Well, that's an easy and lovely question for me because actually I was born in one of the musical cities of my beautiful country, Colombia. So, like, I think that before born, I already was listening music. So, I think, um, so I love all kind of types of music. Actually, I learn English through the music. I think sometimes I think the musical notes are playing through my veins. I always am listening music and singing, and I think that is an important way that we can use to teach a different language. I oh, what's that? Can you
Hey guys, are you there?
repeat that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That something happened. Did you listen to that thing on Skype?
Okay. Don't
Yes or
worry.
no?
Yes.
It was Jose. Oh man. Okay, sorry. Can you repeat, Andrea?
From the beginning.
No, no, no. I heard until the part when you were saying that you listen to music all the time because it's in your veins. So can you continue?
And actually was the way that I used to learn English by myself. And when I was living in Canada, I tried to learn by myself to play the keyboard. So I have my special, I don't know how to say, the the partiture. The musician used to read the music. So I have my own partiture, and it's very relaxing, interesting. So I don't have words to describe, but I love music, and I all the time I'm listening and singing and playing music, and during the class or here at home, always I use the music.
Okay, Andrea, and the final question. So do you think all children should learn to play a musical instrument?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
As, as already explained, that is a good way. They develop the skill of hearing. So when someone learn to play a musical instrument, it's gonna be easier for them to learn a different language. And I don't know, but musicians are like most tolerant with other persons. They are most open mind for me. I don't know. I'm not
Okay.
music, but I love music.
Though that's the important part here. Thank you so much. So it's very clear that you love music.
Yeah.
Okay, Christian, so it's your time.
Okay. I like, for example, pop and rock music because those kind of music make me relax and for me to enjoy and improve my free time. For example, I used to listen music. For example, when I'm doing my collaborative and individual contributions according to my task from my university, or maybe when I'm cleaning up my house. Yes. About the musical instrument, I haven't played any one, but I would like to play, for example, piano at Batuta in my town. Yes, I think that it will be a nice instrument for me. For the last question, in my opinion, every single person has to learn a musical instrument because it permits to open our minds and involves to us to be more creative in different aspects as human beings.
Okay, that was very, very good, very deep. Thank you, man. Okay, so let's
Thank you,
finish.
teacher.
So it's Sandra's time. Sandra, go.
Okay, teacher. Well, I like romantic music and folk and rock in English because I can better my pronunciation, singing it. At night, I sing in YouTube different songs in English with the lyrics. And sing help me to distract me. Um, how Christian said, um, relax me,
Relaxed.
relax. Sorry, yes, relax. Well, the last question. I think that the children learn a lot with the music. Listen and sing or play different instruments. Um, for example, my daughter Tael, she loves sing different songs, and she has a piano, but the piano is a toy. But she loves this piano and she learns so fast. Her father teach her, and she learns so quickly, so fast.
Yeah, very fast.
Result, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, guys, so it's 9 o'clock, so it's time to finish. Manuela, you have the class at 9, so don't worry. Sorry, don't worry. Go. It's okay.
Tutor, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is about the other week is the last tutorial meeting. Meeting.
Yeah, it's the last
Do
meeting.
we have to prepare for an exam or send a video as always?
No, you are supposed to watch a video in advance, as usual, as always. But
Okay.
this is a good moment to tell you something. So remember that we have, okay, I want to say this in Spanish because I want to be very clear about this.
Okay.
Muchachos, voy a decirlo en español. Yo sé que todos ustedes me pueden entender en inglés, todos ustedes lo hablan muy bien, pero seamos claros en esto. De las actividades que nos quedan pendientes, como lo preguntaba Manuel ahorita, hay una que de hecho con la tutora Liliana estamos acabando de cuadrar, no sé si a ustedes ya les llegó, y es una actividad donde vamos a tener una entrevista vía Skype, creo que es, no sé si es Skype o es por Hangouts, pero vamos a tener una entrevista, es de 1 hora. Entonces, esa actividad ya le deben estar compartiendo ustedes el link a través de Google Drive para que ustedes escojan un horario y se inscriban en ella. Es parecida a los debates que tuvimos hace 2 semanas. Entonces, pilas con esa porque ya, no sé si ya está o si próximamente va a estar ese link disponible. Y en segundo lugar, hay una actividad final, si no estoy mal, si ustedes van y miran allá en English Conversation su cuadro de notas, la última actividad o el examen final, si no estoy mal también, es una actividad de conversación fuerte que vamos a tener para probablemente final de este mes o principios de diciembre. Entonces, esas son las actividades que se vienen fuertes, cada una de ellas tiene un porcentaje en puntos bastante alto, así que preparemos eso. Vuelvo, insisto, ustedes son muy buenos todos, pero pues preparen todo para que las cosas salgan bien.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, not a problem.
Pero sí, ya está mirando, ya está.
¿Ya está disponible?
Sí.
Ok. Por ahí aparece mi horario también, el de otros tutores. Bueno, ustedes cada uno escoge de acuerdo a su disponibilidad. Los míos siempre son de noche. Y
Me va a tocar escoger con el profesor porque yo por mi trabajo, difícil.
También, solo de noche puedo.
de
Ven,
acuerdo.
ya mismo voy a poner a
Me too.
mirar eso.
Okay, no problem. Okay, guys, so have a good night and
Good night.
Teacher, thank you so much.
Thanks,
have a-
teacher. Bye, Pierre.
Good
Goodbye.
night.